Welcome back, you wacky adventurers, to a channel that is so average, it's described as the white bread of YouTube. Today, we're bringing you a build so diabolical, so twisted, and so unbelievably chaotic, it'll leave you seeing stars. That's right, we're making the mallet-wielding, hyena-having, gadget extraordinaire, Harley Quinn. I put on your gas mask for this one. It's about to get crazy. Let's dive in.
Knock, knock, Puddin'. Say hello to your new, improved Harley Quinn.
No matter how crazy the build is, they all start the same. Standard array. Let's see where the cards, or should I say stats, fall for Harley Quinn. Let's start out with her ace in the hole of 15 in dexterity. She's a trained gymnast and acrobat, able to balance the delicate line of crazy and crazier. She's got a trump card with her 14 in intelligence. She may not seem it, but she's got the brains to back up the crazy. Once a trained psychologist, she sure knows how to make a plan, despite what Zack Snyder wants you to think. A solid 13 in wisdom lets her tap into her heart of hearts, able to diagnose patients or situations. Despite being manipulated, she feels for the Joker in his sad past. A 12 in constitution is more than enough to survive. She can take a hit from a spade and keep on swinging. I love card puns so much. A decent 10 in charisma. Between the hey Batsy and the constant flirting with guards, this queen has plenty of charm to get by. Plus, I've seen how you sick freaks portray her on the internet. You guys seriously need some help. Finally, an 8 in strength. She's not winning many hand-to-hand combats with the bat, relying more on her quick feet and quick thinking to escape the clubbing she may receive. That's another card pun for you.
You're building a criminal empire because Daddy kicked you out of Janus Corp, and you think this is a big fuck you, but in actuality, it's a very misguided attempt to win back his respect. I get it. You're really not as complicated as you think.
Here's where things get really crazy. Harley Quinn is a human, but not just any human, a variant one. What exactly does that mean, Natural One Man? Well, first off, it's Mr. Natural One Man. Get it right. Second off, it's giving her a nice +1 in both dexterity and wisdom, making her a quick thinker while still being nimble. It also gives her proficiency in acrobatics, allowing her to do her flips, kicks, and other dangerous stunts across all of Gotham. Finally, the deadly crossbow expert. It's really gun expert, but after the last incident, YouTube really won't let me bring it up, so we're going to go with crossbows now. This allows her to ignore loading properties, blast even when she's up close, and gain a bonus action attack with her second gun. Talk about rapid fire. As for her background, we bounced back and forth between Sage and Charlatan, but ultimately settled on our psychological background and went with Sage. This gives her proficiency with Arcana and History, perfect for a Gotham resident who has had her fair share of magic and the crazies.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices.
I guess we start at level 1 with a level in Artificer. She's got the Psychologist smarts and the gadgets building to back it up. She gains magical tinkering, allow her to pop small, harmless effects into non-magical items. This allows her to make the perfect lures for her bigger traps, or just causing unintended chaos wherever she goes. She's also got some fun new proficiencies, like Medicine, again from her times as a healthcare provider, and Sleight of Hand, from her time as Joker's boo thang. Some new fun spells like a fake flower that triggers poison spray, and one of those old hand buzzer things flavored as Shocking Grasp. That doesn't even mention her fun gadget abilities like Grease and Snare, a deadly combo that fools many guards. Oh, I almost forgot about the all-powerful Cobbler's tools. Now she's an unstoppable level 1 character. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, this seems normal, what could go wrong? Well, I hate to break it to you, but level 2 already switches things up. It looks like it says that we're gonna go with Fighter to hone in some of her combat prowess. She gains a new fighting style, great weapon fighting, allowing her to maximize her giant mallet damage. And I'm sure you're asking me, wait, how is she supposed to use a giant mallet with only an 8 in strength? And to that I answer, why are you asking me? I just got the script 5 minutes ago, and it's a bit smudged if I'm being honest. I'm doing my best. All I know is that whenever rolling a 1 or 2 on damage with a two-handed or versatile weapon, she can roll those again once per attack. And she's also staying in the fight longer with Second Wind, allowing her to catch her breath real quick before getting back into the fray once again. Oh, this is nice. No switch up at level 3. A second level in Fighter gives her Action Surge. She's pushing herself beyond, honing in those mutated genes to strike more than the average human. She's got a lot of pent-up rage to use here. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, surely he's confused. This build isn't strange at all. And you know what I have to say to that? It's only level 4, and we're bringing in our 3rd class. That's right, 3 classes for 4 levels. That's strange enough for you? We're going Ranger now, and with that comes some funky new abilities. Favorite Foe allows her to mark certain man-bats. No, not that guy, the other one. And it also allows her to do a little extra chip damage. 1d4 on each first hit on each turn, a number of times equal to proficiency bonus. That certainly adds up. She also adds even more skills, like animal handling and expertise in medicine. She's certainly not a one-trick pony. All 5 of you still following at this point? I've got something really funny to tell you, and it's not like silly haha funny either. At level 5, we're going to add her 4th class, Monk. That's right, 4 classes, and we're only 5 levels in. I told you it gets strange. However, this class helps her out a good bit. I'm not sure how much armor fishnets and a crop top add, but her unarmored defense boosts her AC up to 15, so certainly well enough. She also gains some martial arts prowess, allowing her to punch, kick, and some other combat maneuvers with even more efficiency. The power of 3s, right? I'm so glad I almost passed middle school English. Moving along to level 6, and a second level monk is the way to go. She gains some even quicker movement with unarmored movement, boosting her movement speed by plus 10. She's also channeling her inner balance, or whatever's left in there, really. This manifests itself in ki points, but it's more like insanity points. This allows her to punch, dodge, or dash just at the cost of a few of those points. Here at level 7, we'll take a third level of Monk, giving her a fun, unique subclass. But before we get there, we get Deflect Missiles, allowing her to catch those batarangs and return to sender. Right back at you, Batsy! She's also gaining even more ways to attack with key field attacks, spending some key points to make another weapon attack or a punch if she's feeling up to it. But most importantly, let's focus on her subclass, Path of the Kinsei. Gaining proficiencies and monk weapons and hand crossbows are YouTube and Dungeon Master friendly version of handguns, and her mallet in the form of a giant warhammer. Most importantly, her weapons are giving her some helpful bonuses. The mallet gives her a plus 2 bonus to her AC when making an unarmed strike as part of her action, and her crossbows are getting an extra 1d4 damage as a bonus action. But almost as important as the all-powerful cobbler's tools, she's gaining proficiency in painter supplies. That's right, she's now unstoppable. Well, at least we're done with all the switching classes now. Let's continue with more Oh, come on! Level 8 is another switch up to a second level in Artificer. She's getting infusions that are certainly infusions, the Wand of Smiles to brighten anyone's day, and a mystery key. I'm sure it goes into this lock. Or maybe this one? No, maybe this one. Who knows anymore? She also gets a spell Catapult to launch whatever she can find and cause as much mayhem as possible. You have got to be kidding me. Level 9 is another switch. What was going on in that writer's room? Well, anyway, with a second level ranger, at least she gets another fighting style? This time it's archery, boosting her crossbows to new heights. Oh, almost forgot the spells. Hunter's Mark for some more damage, and Ensnaring Strike to trip up anyone who may come after her. Another switch? Wait, no, level 10 is normal for once. We're going Ranger level 3 this time and unlocking some Primal Awareness. This gives her access to speak with animals, allowing her to have her Disney Princess moment, and wait, what? DC isn't Disney? That's Marvel? Well, I guess she can have her regular princess moment then, whatever that entails. But the real kicker is her subclass, Beastmaster. She unlocks Beast of the Land in the form of a trusty hyena, Bud, or Bruce, depending on your source material. Why can't we have any continuity? She's also making it difficult for others to track her movements, tossing a smoke grenade in the mix with Fog Cloud. Brace for the switch up at... Wait, no. Level 1 is still normal. What is going on? Anyways, a 4th level in Ranger and our first ASI, a nice +1 in Strength and Charisma helps her round out her stats, and not even increase the bonus? We're just leaving odd numbers there? Why? Whatever. Moving on. Okay, level 12 is a 5th level in Ranger, and she's gaining extra attack. Yeah, she's bonking like crazy, certainly helpful in keeping all of you horny freaks away. More importantly, her poison resistance comes in the form of a spell, Protection from Poison. Helpful for falling in vats of poison, or even just dating a character with poison in her name.
Oh, you didn't like my show? Well, try this one. When animals attack people I hate! It's a comedy!
You know what? This hasn't been so bad. I thought this was going to be way worse when I was given a stack of loose sticky notes, 3 napkins, and a palm tree leaf, but I'm starting to like Ranger Harley Quinn. Well, the next sticky note I found says Ranger... Oh... It says Fighter. Of course it does! Well, a 3rd level in Fighter, I guess, is okay. She at least becomes a Battle Master, allowing herself for some quick maneuvering. She gains Distracting Attack to draw the focus away from Puddin, and Disarming Attack to really make those aforementioned security guards absolutely useless. Add in another tool proficiency in Alchemist supplies to brew up some absolutely nasty concoctions, and we're getting there. Flipping on over to level 14, we'll gain a 4th level in Monk. Another ASI rounds out those odd number stats from before, with another +1 in Strength and a +1 in Charisma. Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was beginning to go crazy. And she also gains Slow Fall to keep herself from crashing too hard into the streets and rivers of Gotham. Surely Batman will be happy to get rid of her if she does. And let's also add in Quicken Healing for another fast boost in health when she needs it. Here at level 15, the script says Monk level 5 gives her an additional attack from Extra Attack. Like a 4th attack? Wait, how did we even get here? That's not how Extra Attack works. It clearly states that in the description. Why would they even think that? Like, I can Google Extra Attack and it clearly says not stackable. And even if it did, it wouldn't double the attacks you already had. That's not even a logical mistake. What was going on in the writer's room? Whatever. Back to the abilities that actually happen. Stunning Strike becomes available, so she can attempt to stun anyone who gets in her and Puddin's way. Focused Aim allows her shots to become even more accurate. Don't worry, YouTube, I don't mean bullets. Heaven forbid. I'm talking about those wholesome, monetization-safe, family-friendly, metal-tipped, flesh-rending crossbow bolts. You know, to be safe and stuff. Okay. Still good at level 16. It says key-empowered strikes. Like, to a lock? How does that make any sense? K-E-Y, are her punches empowered by keys? Wait, hold on. It says insanity points. There's a line drawn to it. Oh, like key, like the monk ability. That makes so much more sense. These allow her to punch magically, overcoming that tough hide Batman puts on. But not only that, that mallet is also magical in the same sense. And on top of that, Death Strike is allowing the expense of her insanity points to do extra damage with her Kinsei weapons once per turn. She's really packing in those small chip damage. Speaking of chips, why is there a pile of Lay's wrappers in the corner? Wait, what is this? Oh, that's where it is. I found level 17. Let me get to that real quick. This should make some more sense now. Let's see. Level 17 is Rogner level 9, which has something. There's a lot of grease and crumbs on this one. Wait, level 9? How? We're just going to go with Ranger level 6 instead. Seems to flow better with the build. Let's read off of D&D Wikidot real quick. Roving, the 6th level ability, says your walking speed increases by 5, and you gain a climbing speed and a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Also, it says your favored enemy die increases to a d6. That makes so much more sense than raving and these random scribbles that I'm looking at. Level 18 is actually somewhat legible. Level 7 in Ranger brings exceptional training, showing how her and Bud/Bruce Hyena have bonded through so much trauma. Using a bonus action, she can command her Hyena to do basic attacks like dash, disengage, or help. And Bud's bites best Batman's barriers. Bro, what? Why did I just do that? She also gets Pass Without a Trace to help her sneak herself and her friends into whatever mischief they may be getting up to in the moment. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Level 19 just says Monk 7 and has a big explosion drawn on it. I'm going to go to D&D Wikidot and... Wait, I just put it on my desk and the fan blew it over. It says, don't use D&D Wikidot. I know where you live. Well, I guess we're just going to rip this one off the dome. I think they get evasion, which I guess explains the explosion. That halves AoE damage during dex saves, I think. And then it's the stillness of mind, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why she gets that. Let's just move on, please. I want to go home to my wife and stepkids. Here we go, level 20, and then it's finally over. A 3rd level in Artificer, and she gets her final subclass. Battlesmith enters the fray, and she's adding a whole new slew of tools. Heroism and Shield enter her spell list, giving her some nice defensive capabilities. Also, Smith's tools for some reason. I have no clue anymore. Finally, her Steel Defender, which gives her a 2nd Hyena, I guess? That's what it says. She has a Metal Hyena. I don't even get it anymore. I have no clue what's going on.
Love ya! Kiss
voices!
Okay, so pros and cons come next. Wait, why does this one say level 21? Why is this the only one with a page number? Page 4? How does that even make sense? What is a biological apex? Great. There's no pros and cons section. Just sit right there for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's get this through as best we can. Pros come first. Here we go. She's a good girlfriend. With spells like Pass Without a Trace, Protection from Poison, Heroism, and Fog Cloud, she's offering up magical support, but that's not all. Trip Attack, Distracting Attack, and Disarming Attack offer some melee support. And she also has Bud and Lou for some extra allies. I'm sure Ivy's glad that she's with her, and Joker's sad he's missing out. He's a bird of prey. He's got 2 attacks with either a Warhammer or a super safe bloodletting crossbow that punches through flesh like a hot knife through butter, since YouTube will ban us if we ever mention using guns. Plus Action Surge for when she needs to get those extra attacks. Not to mention some sort of bonus action attack, whether it's with her hammer via key field attack, twice unarmed with flurry of blows, or once just for free from crossbow expert. Or she can use her bonus action to stick either of the hyenas on you. And all of this can be buffed with Hunter's Mark or Favorite Foe, each adding a d6, or with Maneuvers or Death Strike, and each of her attacks are buffed further by a fighting style. So yeah, she's not just some damsel in distress. She's clowning on the competition. She's a jokester, but a practical one at that. She's a ton of variety, surprising and trapping with Shocking Grasp, Poison Spray, Wand of Smiles, Grease Snare, and Ensnaring Strike. She's got ways to give her enemies the thumbs down, so they are tonight's biggest loser. She's girl bossing. Not only does she have all the support and attacks, she has 6 skill proficiencies, including 1 expertise. She can also use all weapons, most armor and shields, and 6 tool proficiencies. Talk about a one-woman army. Okay, so cons are bad. Here's the bad. She's not super durable. Sure, that hammer may do more damage, but she may want to stick to the hand crossbow. She's only got a 15 AC and 133 health, so melee may not be the move for her. She's not the ace in the hole. Her highest stat is a 16. Sure, that's not bad, but she isn't super either. Look, when you're in the same universe as Superman, it's hard to be a street level villain. And I'm sorry. Look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Remember when I said I was given the script and a stack of sticky notes? Well, what actually happened was when I walked in on Monday morning, all the lights were off. I went into my office, flipped the lights on, and heard a scream. The script writer came sprinting around the corner with a homemade PVC pipe potato gun thing and shotgun blasted like 100 sticky notes in my face and shouted something in a language I'd never heard of before jumping out of the window. Which was a bit dramatic since we have a one-story office. I tried my best to organize the sticky notes, but half of them were in a language I'm pretty sure he just made up, so this is what you got. I don't know what to tell you, other than I'm sorry. I did the best I could. Well, I hope you're just as confused as I am. If you are, let me know in the comments below. And if you see a man sprinting down the street screaming gibberish, report him to the police. He is not well. But that was Harley Quinn, the joking jester, and it was an experience nonetheless. If you're still here, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so you never miss another video. I promise they're not all like this. This build is also on Patreon, completely for free, so go check it out. It's a lot more organized there. I'm gonna go lay down, I think. I think I need to think about some things. Keep those dice rolling, and we'll catch you on the flip side or whatever.